Hello wonderful people, welcome back to another wonderful video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you step by step in practical terms the settings you need to either turn on or turn off in order to start enjoying the full benefits of YouTube. Okay, when I'm talking about the benefits of YouTube, I'm talking about getting the views, the subscribers, the watch time hours, and even getting monetized. Yeah, it's very important. Okay, now if you don't turn on or turn off these settings, it's going to be very difficult for you to hit that threshold. A lot of people make the mistakes, most especially the new ones. So today I am here to solve that problem. Okay, now let's head over to the YouTube studio because that is where I'll be showing you step by step all the settings you need to either turn on or turn off in order to start enjoying the full benefits of YouTube. Let's go to the studio. So we'll be going from Google. When you enter Google, you're going to be typing YouTube desktop sites. You are going to see it over there. So you click on it. The first option there will be YouTube Studio. So you long press it so that your studio can open. Okay, it's loading. Yeah, so once it opens, you're going to see this. So you just click on continue to studio. Do not click on get the app. Just click on continue to studio. Once you click on continue to studio, your studio is going to open. So now our studio is open. So we're going to click on this. By the left side of the studio, you're going to see different icons. So you're going to be clicking on the settings icon. Okay, so once you click on the setting icon, you're going to see general, channel, upload defaults. You're going to see several options at the left side. So you are going to be clicking on the upload defaults because that's where we're starting with. So once you click on the upload defaults, it's going to open this page where you have basic info and advanced settings. So you just click on the basic info. So we can start with the basic info. Then you scroll down, you're going to be seeing different things: title, description, and what's the next option there? Visibility. Yes, now this visibility, you can see that mine is in private. Okay, a lot of people, most especially the newbies, they usually set their visibility to public, which is wrong. Okay, the first thing you're supposed to do is to set your visibility to private so that it can enable the YouTube algorithm to check out your video, understand the type of video you've made, and be able to know the kind of audience to push your video to. It enables them to analyze your video properly and set it to be pushed out to your target audience. Okay, but when you just set your video to public immediately, or when you just public a video, just like that, it's going to affect your visibility. Yeah, because by then YouTube, the algorithm doesn't have the chance to understand the nature of your video. So it is very important that you set this visibility to private. Now if your own is in public, now turn it off to private so that anytime you are now ready to make it public, you can now make it public. Okay, I hope it's properly understood. Now the next setting after this visibility, you scroll down. Just scroll down. Yes, you're going to see tags. After the visibility, you're going to see tags. So what you're going to do in these tags is to start imputing tags that are relevant to your video or to your channel as a whole. If you look at mine closely, you're going to be seeing YouTube growth, monetization, watch hours, how to grow on YouTube, how to get 1,000 subscribers fast, and how to grow fast on YouTube, Glamorous Spice TV. So if you want to add your tags, just click on the next option and add. Like for instance, I'm adding monetization right now. So after adding this monetization, I'll use a comma. Once you add a comma, the tag will automatically go in. So now we have the monetization tag. And what do? You now come down to where you have save and click on save. That means you've saved this setting. Okay, so these two settings are very important. Now to the next setting, we're still going to be going through the settings icon. So we'll still be choosing the upload defaults. Okay, now when you click on the upload defaults, it's going to open basic info and advanced settings. Now we are done with the basic info, we're going over to the advanced settings. Okay, so you're going to be clicking on the advanced settings. Once you click on these advanced settings, you'll see options: language, license, and so on and so forth. Now you're going to see automatic dubbing. This particular setting is very, very important. You need to turn it on. So when you scroll down, you're going to see an option, allow automatic dubbing, manually review dubs before publishing. Now click on turn on the allow automatic dubbing. Now what this does for you is that it enables your video to be translated in whatever language that anybody is watching them on. It helps you to reach a wider audience, not just in your country of residence. For instance, as a Nigerian, I speak in English, but there are some persons that speak Spanish, French, and so on and so forth. So with this automatic dubbing, their video translates to their language, and whenever they're watching your video, they are watching it in in their own language. So it is very, very important. It helps you to reach a wider audience. So make sure you turn on this particular setting, put it on so that your audience from different parts of the world can be able to reach your video and watch it and understand what your video is talking about. Okay, so my loves, if you found this video helpful, do well to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, drop your comment, ask your questions, and share this video. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.